So, if I ever find myself returning to Bakersfield, if I can't go anywhere else, because eventually here, the government will not let me stay here forever. I will stay here for the foreseeable future, and if I were to leave this country, I would just backpack extensively throughout the world. But if the Bakersfield curse eventually sucks me in like years from now or a year later, at least I had a break from that terrible, dangerous, just fucking aggressive city. A city where the people and the fucking buildings seem to have an evil mind of its own. Just look at the murder rate in Bakersfield and the Bakersfield metro area. There's up to 4 murders a day, which is a sad thing. And I had to leave for my own mental health. Seeing so much shit. I've seen so many dead bodies. I've witnessed things. I've seen so many dead bodies on the ground, from car accidents, surrounded by first responders, with the bag over the body, but sometimes the fucking leg sticking out. And I've seen bodies charred up, burnt, smelling the smell of burnt human. So many shootings that I heard. It eventually took a toll on me, and I had to leave. And I didn't realize how stressed out I was until I came to Australia. Here I could go out, chill. When I was in Innisfail up north here in Queensland, I found myself just sitting on a bench near the river for like a long time. Even when I would go to Hart Park, I wouldn't chill in one area for too long, maybe no more than 5 minutes. I always have this sense of, I gotta get the fuck out of here, because shit can happen. There's been times where I go chill at a place, like maybe I'll go to a shopping center, and there's always that tension. It's in the air. You can just feel it. It's almost subconscious, it seems. That everybody knows that at any moment there could be a fight. I remember being at the Valley Plaza, and I just felt so uncomfortable being there, knowing how dangerous that mall is. I've seen so many acts of violence at that mall that I feel uncomfortable. And I could defend myself. I weigh 182 pounds. I'm a pretty tall person compared to the average Mexican. I have Mexican citizenship. Well, I'm with U.S. citizenship. But being in that city was so stressful. I remember I was working at a place doing security one night. I heard shootings, and then I called my boss and I told him, "Hey, I hear gunshots." And my boss was like, "Oh, it's normal in that area." And I'm like, "The fuck?" But yeah, every single night in Bakersfield, when I lived in East Bakersfield, I would hear shootings every fucking night, like without fail. And my brother told me he used to live like in the heart of South Bakersfield, by the fucking, what's that place, with Dollar Tree and La Vallarta, that shopping center that also has a little fucking pizza joint. I think it's Little Caesars. Good pizza there. Pizza's good in all Little Caesars. Like, Little Caesars pizza is made with like the cheapest ingredients from what I read, but it's like so fucking good, man. It's so fucking good. I've had pizza in Italy, and even the pizza in fucking Little Caesars in Bakersfield was better than the pizza I had in Italy. But the sauce that came with the pizza in Italy was fantastic. Never had a sauce like that ever since on a pizza. But yeah, now I'm here, relatively peaceful. I'm surrounded by mountains. It's a little sleepy town, surrounded by nice beaches. There's like only one beach here that I know of that doesn't really have crocodiles in it. But it's a very, very stressful thing to live in Bakersfield. I'm less stressed living in a place where I see kangaroos. Like, I'm driving in the highway sometimes and I see fucking kangaroos. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking beautiful. I've seen so many fucking wild kangaroos driving. So, I went from driving the the U.S.'s most dangerous streets to driving the most dangerous highway in Australia. But even then, the Bruce Highway, which I drive quite frequently here in Australia, is nowhere near as dangerous as the streets of Bakersfield. Like this stretch of the highway, I haven't seen a single car accident. If I was driving on the 99 through Bakersfield, doesn't matter if you're coming from north down to south up to north, you're gonna see a lot of fucking car accidents. Like, I remember I used to vlog almost daily, and there was like a week straight where I was like vlogging car accident after car accident. I would just leave my fucking house. There would be a fucking car accident. I would go to the gym, leave the gym, see a fucking car accident, decide to go see my dad, see a fucking car accident on the way there, and then I would go back to my house. Before I get to my house, I would see another fucking car accident. It's crazy how dangerous that city is. But this has been a break. If I return to Bakersfield, at least I had a break from that piece of shit town.